Now then, good morning, mates. That didn't sound English at all. I was searching my pawpaw. Happy Friday. I'm just jumping right in. I was searching my pawpaw's family history last night, and it's kind of confusing because some of the Shelleys came from Ireland and some of the Shelleys came from England. But it's sad. Some of the Shelleys came from Yorkshire. And that's what I was hoping. I don't know why I was hoping that. I think I was discussing it with someone in the comments, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if they came from Yorkshire? And that's what it said. The Shelley name. I don't know. I can't trace it that far back. I don't have time to spend on that because his family's quite the mystery, don't you know? Anyway, we're moving on. First of all, this morning we got up, and as I always do, I went to the back door and I turned the outside. Well, first I shined the flashlight through the glass door so I can see if any little glowing eyes were looking back at me. I didn't see any, right? Well, then I flip on the light, and right on my little porch area is Orange Kitty. I was like, oh, Orange Kitty, is it you that has been back here when I have opened the door and Penny has taken off running? Has taken off running. Yes, perhaps it was you. I didn't know what kind of creature was in my backyard, but apparently it's Orange Kitty. Because there is a box out there, and if you know anything about cats, they love boxes. This is just a box I picked up at Costco, and I put it out there because when it's nice and warm out, Gracie likes to go lay in the little box. When they go outside, Gracie smells all over that box. Like, this is the weirdest conversation. She smells all over that box like, who's been in my box? Not everybody's going to understand why I'm laughing. I worked with men too long, okay? And they call things by weird names like boxes. I don't know. I'm not going to go any further with that because then I'm going to start getting embarrassed, and then I'm going to get tickled, and then I'm going to lose track of what I'm trying to talk about here, which I don't even know what I'm trying to talk about here. Except there was a cat on my porch. And so I was tapping on the door like, go away, go away. I've got to open the door, and I don't want to open the door. One, because Gracie has never been in a fight. Gracie doesn't have front claws, and she's a princess, okay? So we don't want her to get into a fight. Two, they might not get in a fight, but Gracie doesn't like other cats. I don't know what it is with me and my animals that they don't like animals. Charlie never liked, he had a few friends along the way. Well, anyway, and then I have Penelope here that doesn't like other animals. And I have a cat that doesn't like other cats. She prefers dogs. Yeah, she doesn't have a fit when a dog comes in, but if a cat comes in, oh Lord, she loses her mind. So anyway, I'm trying to get Orange Kitty to go, right? So I unlocked the door thinking, okay, he's gonna hear this. He's still standing there like frozen in time or something, just like, move. I need you to go. I need you to run away. What was that movie? Run away, run away. It was a Monty Python movie. Finally, Orange Kitty, when I turned the knob to open the door, he finally takes off running. And I'm like, thank you. Well, my little princess here catches sight of Orange Kitty as he starts to run. She finally sees him. Nobody had seen him at this point except me. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. I opened that door. He exited stage left, okay? Do you know where she went? straight to the back. You're a great tracking dog. She tried. She really did. She gave it her all. But there have been other nights that we have gone out. Hey, stop it, stop it, stop it. And she has take off. What is wrong with me? She has taken off running to... Oh, that dog scared me. Hi, can you please stop? She has taken off running straight to the back, and I have heard something clamoring, is that a good word, over the fence. Now, I think I know that it's Orange Kitty, because I think Orange Kitty comes back there and sleeps in the little box that I have. I think that's why Gracie goes out there and smells all around the box, like the Papa Bear and the Mama Bear and the Baby Bear. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Yeah, that's what Gracie's doing. Well, this morning, because it was so fresh, I wish y'all could have seen her. She was like, she had that little nose going like, I smell something. I smell a man, Mommy. There's been a man out here, and he's been in my box. Oh, stop it, Tracy. Okay, well, we're going to change topics because I can't talk about Gracie and her box anymore because that's just weird. So we're going to move on. I heard this morning that, well, I was listening to these two guys. They're comedians or humorists. I like to call myself a humorist, not a comedian, because I feel like comedians have shticks. You know, they have shticks that they do. They were talking about weird laws that states have, and the one that stuck out to me was Alabama has a law that you're not allowed to drive blindfolded. Please stand by. Anyway, I don't know why there is a law that you can't drive blindfolded in Alabama. You would think that that would be common sense. I don't know. I mean, Georgia has a law that you're not allowed to tie your giraffe to a telephone pole or some kind of pole. Why? But the Alabama law led me to another thought of, you know, when you pull up to an ATM, not the kind where you park and get out and walk up to the ATM machine, but the actual one where you drive up. Have you ever wondered why it has Braille writing on it? Like, who's driving that car that needs to read Braille to get money? Now, I totally see it at the one where you park and walk up. I totally see that. But at the drive-up one? Is it that common that someone who is blind would be in the driver's seat to read the Braille? I don't know. My grandmother could read Braille. She was legally blind. Not legally blonde, but legally blind. And my grandfather, my pawpaw, had glaucoma, and he lost an eyeball. It just fell out. He lost it. I'm just kidding. He lost his eye, and so he liked to take it out and scare us with it. The sense of humor started with him, I'm fairly certain. But he'd pop it out and be like, you want to hold my eye? Can you hold this for a minute? We're sick people, aren't we? I'll be back. I feel so bad because Penelope can't go with me. And she's standing at the door looking at me. Because I just deadbolted the screen door. I mean, it's glass. Because Joan stands and looks out that window, so it's not like somebody's going to break in without her seeing it. Because that's her sink window. You know how you stand and look out the window and daydream when you're trying to wash dishes? That's, you know, that's what Joan does. But it's at my side door. She doesn't have a very good view. I have the view of my backyard. I kind of sometimes wish I had the view of the front, though, because Gladys needs to know what's going on. Gladys needs to keep up. And I tell you what, the kids across the street, they're very loud. And they're out playing basketball, which is fine. And I don't even care that they're loud. However, when you're just sitting there minding your own business and it's pitch black dark outside and you start hearing screaming and hollering, and you have to get up to see what's going on, and it's just them playing basketball, it's like, come on, what are you doing playing basketball in the dark, first of all? Second of all, it's 7:30. Us old people are tired, okay? I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I have to go to the post office, but Penelope can't go with me because I have to actually do things when I go to the post office. Y'all, I'm sitting at a traffic stop sign this long. It's not even a red light. I just want to pull out in traffic. That's how much traffic there was. Gosh, it's me. Anyway, I gotta send some things certified mail, and I'm gonna have to concentrate to fill out those things and all that. And she would want to be held, and it's kind of hard to hold her. I need one of those things that you wrap around your body to hold a baby close to you. You know those things? That's what I need for her when I go in places like that, because she won't just walk. She suddenly turns into my husky and won't walk, and I had to drag him. I would take him to the vet, and he would be so excited. We would get out of the car. Well, first of all, let's back up, because when I would put him in the car, he would be so excited to go for a ride. He would jump in the car, and then he was always in the back seat because he was insane. And then he would run from one side of the back seat to the other, and I would lower the windows so that he could see out and smell the fresh air. He was fine as long as the car was moving, but as soon as I stopped the car, he would start yelling. And if you've ever had a husky, you know what I mean. They yell. And I'm looking around at the other cars like, I'm not hurting him. He's just insane, okay? He's a husky. End of sentence. He's a husky. That's it. That's all you can say. They're insane. Kind of like Siamese cats. They talk all the time. And he would yell every time I got on the phone. He would yell through the whole conversation. Mitzi was like, where's my Zappa? And he would start talking through the whole conversation. And, and now I have Gracie that talks a lot. I wonder why I get animals that talk so much, but they don't like other people. I mean dogs. Maybe they take after their mother. Never thought of that. Anywhoosers, yeah, so then I would take him to the vet, and he would get out of the vehicle all happy and excited that he was getting out of the vehicle. Yeah, and he would run around and do his business everywhere. But as soon as I opened the door to the vet, the dog would lock down, and I would have to literally drag him. He would lay down. It wasn't like he was sitting up and I was dragging him. No, he would completely lay down. Sometimes he would roll to his side, and I had a harness on him, so I wasn't pulling him by his neck. Sometimes he would try to pull out of that harness, though. But yeah, the vet was a very large, older man. And I say large, he was very tall. And I know that's, I'm 5 foot tall, so I think everybody's tall. But no, he was 6'5" tall. He was tall. And he got to the point that he was much older, and he could no longer pick him up. So he would be like, can you pick him up and put him on the table, or I can have someone come in? And I was like, I can pick him up. I mean, I was, young, and 60 pounds was nothing back then. It's not anymore. It's not nothing anymore, okay? 60 pounds is a lot these days. But anyway, Yeah, and I'd pick him up and put him up there, and he would behave for him. And then I would drag him back out of the office, and then he would just get up and start walking again. So dramatic. Anyway, that's the way Penny would be in the post office. That went downhill quickly. Stand by. Ready? Get the squirrel. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. That's exactly where she went for the cat this morning. Except the cat went that way. But there really was a squirrel. There really was a squirrel, baby. I didn't lie. Oh, well. Well, here we are, end of the day. I got the post office handled, and I finished working, and now I'm off, and my babies are asleep. Penelope's laying on my feet, pretty much. She likes to tuck her head under, and Gracie's on her little bed asleep. So all is well, yes. So I guess that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember that I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon, because these people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, which will be tomorrow, since I post every day. Toodles, my noodles. Goodbye.